Hey, hello. How are you? Welcome back to the Elle Daily. So today I'm just going to be on YouTube. Don't plan to post on the podcast, but I'm going to get back to the podcast. And I'm really feeling good, you guys, because I think the last 6 months, most of you know about my sweet baby brother. The loss of him was very tragic and unexpected, and it hit me hard. And I am one of those persons that is very resilient, but I'll say I have babied myself for sure the last 6 months, meaning if I didn't want to work out, I didn't work out. If I wanted to go out to eat, I'd go out to eat. Whatever I wanted to do, I did it. And it did allow me to heal. There were a lot of benefits to it. But I also, during the same time, I was struggling. I was struggling with not loving the career that I was in the moment back in March, a couple months ago. I was definitely struggling with the chronic pain, and I've had this pain for a long time. I won't even bore you with all those details. Um, but it kind of came to this front. I guess we had the Bubba Cup. It was kind of a neat tournament to celebrate the life of my brother Patrick. And at that moment, I don't know what was happening. It was hot flashes and additional pain, like pain I can't even explain. Even with, if you're a woman going through menopause, you know some of those symptoms. So turns out, maybe TMI for some of you, but hey, I'm transparent. A little bit of an early menopause, which makes sense. But with that, I was like, I really got to look at what I'm doing, what I'm eating, get back to really working out and feeling good. I had put on, definitely more weight than I normally had. So with that being said, I think when you take care of yourself physically, things, improve on a mental, emotional, spiritual journey as well. And, I've always been very strong when it comes to working and staying mentally and spiritually pretty fit, but on the physical aspect I was getting lazy. So I can tell you I feel so good. It's been a couple months now that I've really gotten back to it, and then the last 4 weeks I've seen a chiropractor, which I think has really helped. So with that, I'm just feeling kind of this fresh new energy, and I'm excited because I have a new career path. I'm doing software sales instead of medical device sales. And it's pretty neat because I feel like that is my talent, is sales, and really having a bit of charisma. So what I thought I would do is, I still want to keep it the L daily. So it's activities on a daily basis that help us be the best version of ourselves. But it's also, living the best elevated life that we can live. And that is by doing these daily activities that maybe challenge us a little bit, or sometimes the daily activity of loving and honoring where you're at. Like today, honestly, my body is so sore, whether it's from the chiropractor adjustments or workouts, I don't know. I'm like, I am just going to take a day off from working out. So I didn't even put gym clothes on today. I went straight to, a nice outfit, which feels good too. Sometimes you got to get um dressed up, men or women. It's like in this day and age, I'm behind a Zoom camera, and most of the time you don't even see, it's basically the neck up. So a lot of times I'm just in sweats, and that's about it. So where I'm going with this is, I'm really excited to start to kind of fine tune my messages, because right now I've been a little bit all over the place. So I think you're going to start to see that it's about, that elevated living approach, kind of the charisma that we can bring. We all have a bit of sales in us when it's building rapport, getting to know people. Even if you are a bit more of a hermit or introvert, that's perfectly fine. We're still going to go through some tips and tricks to, you know, make yourself feel comfortable when you are in a crowd, because a lot of times we do have to get out and about depending on what we're doing. So please message below though if there's something specific that you want to hear about and see. But what we'll always start each day or daily message with will be the quote and the affirmation, because I really think that is just a fun way to start it. I want you to apply it to how it fits with your life. And I will share one of the soul journey cards that I pull, because I think that too is what this is all about, is becoming aware of our inner being, like listening to that inner heart of ours, the intuition that we have. So all right, so with that, I will say today's quote, really thought, you know what, Ellen, you got to get back on there and start posting again, because here it is, grit. Grit is living life like it's a marathon, not a sprint. So it's a good reminder to all of us, right? I know for me, sometimes I stop doing things if I'm not moving as quickly as I'd like. So it is a little bit of grit is knowing, all right, this is going to be a longer journey. Definitely in my new sales role, it's a longer sales cycle. So that takes out a little bit of grit to just keep pushing through. So whatever it is that you're dealing with in your life, is there something that feels a little bit more like a marathon? A marriage can feel that way, I'm sure, because you do have to really, well, I think when I get married, I don't have to work at it too much. That's just my thought. I know people are like, Ellen, you're nuts, but that little part of me thinks that's going to be the one thing I can't wait to work on, is making the other person feel great and vice versa. But if you're in a place where you've been married 20 years, maybe it's not as simple as that. And you do have to think, all right, the long journey, what can I do to make this fun? And maybe you go back to some of the things that when you first met. Make sure you're getting on those dates. Make sure you're getting quality time together. That's just one example of life. Maybe you're looking in career. Maybe you're looking with your fitness like myself. Maybe you're dealing with chronic pain. Whatever it is, take that grit and take a look at it and stay disciplined. So here we go. Then this is the affirmation. They don't really go hand in hand, but I'm just going to share it anyways. So life is full of love everywhere I go. And I guess they go hand in hand with grit, right? Like if you can look for the simple pleasures in life, really look for love wherever. I mean, I see it every morning when I wake up. I live at right across from a senior center. And I'm just inspired, like about 5:30 in the morning, I'll see a few cute little ladies, some little men too, that are just up and at 'em, getting ready to take a walk around the block. And I just immediately feel love for them. So that's a quick example of just look for the special little moments of love. And then the card that I picked for our soul journey today is all about enthusiasm. So I'm going to read this. I've got a call coming up here. I'm doing this over my lunch. So I've got like a couple minutes here. Enthusiasm. So I celebrate everything in my life and I live in limitless joy. So here you go. I'm going to read this. Embrace life with excitement and celebrate even the smallest victories. Let your childlike exuberance radiate to others. This isn't the time to be cool or reserved. And I will tell you, somebody told me that before. I was working, we had this amazing hotel, and I've been at a lot of cool hotels with my travel days. And I'm not afraid to say this is amazing. But I was saying like, oh my gosh, I love my view. I love the hotel. And my manager was like, shh, don't tell people that. They're like, it's going to make it sound like you don't get that a lot or something. And I'm like, what? Like to me, I just, maybe I'm too transparent too. Some of, people are either going to love me or be like, she's too much, and that's okay. I'll find my people. But I love to live life with enthusiasm. It's like celebrate those little joys, right? So find joy in the ordinary events of life and discover what's great about it. So yes, it can be as simple as a morning cup of coffee. I get giddy about that. Or sitting on the patio, enjoying the birds and like feeling that warm sun on your face. Those are simple joys. Your soul wants you to know it's easy to think that you'll be enthusiastic once your dreams have become reality. However, the fastest way to manifestation is to be joyous about what you already have. I can't talk. As a direct result of your unabashed excitement, you'll start to see miracles in your life and in the lives of those around you. Additionally, enthusiasm is a direct path to vibrant health. It helps improve your immune system and sends a message to your body that it's vital, healthy, and strong. So I absolutely love that. And maybe that was a good message for me, because I do feel that as I'm feeling more exuberant and enthusiastic, I naturally am feeling less pain. I'm feeling more motivated. So just try it. Try to be enthusiastic about your morning cup of coffee, or maybe you get excited that your little baby, slept through the night. There's so many things that in your life that you can find to be enthusiastic about when you focus on the good and you focus on the simple joys. So I'm going to leave it there. But I'm just wanting to share that I'm excited to feel back. I feel like Ellen's back. My Elle daily messages are going to be a lot easier now because I am feeling like myself. I just feel so much better. So I'm sending you so much love, and I look forward to connecting soon. Bye for now.